language program was founded at the turn of the 20th century in 1911, at a time when New York was becoming an international city at another level. It had always been an international city, but in the early 20th century there's a large number of immigrants who came to New York. And Columbia responded to its environment, to the New York City environment then, by offering courses for international students.
Most people in New York came from different countries, so English language became a tool for us to communicate cross-culture.
There is a growing understanding of the role of English as a global language. It is now the international language of business, of transportation, of diplomacy, and academia increasingly, and that's where we come in. The intensive program is offered at all levels of English proficiency, from absolute beginner to an extremely advanced level. Our mission is to prepare students to compete with la crème de la crème of American elite universities, this university and others. And so therefore we have a curriculum and we have a method and we have a mission to take students to an extremely high end, nearly at the level of an educated native speaker of English.
The language is the cornerstone upon which society rests. The language is like the sparkle, right, that ignites the torch of freedom. Without language, there is no success.
I think what's so rewarding for students here is that they are encouraged to not only compete against native speakers, but to excel. And they are given training that allow them in their given profession or their academic pursuits to really be the best. So if you really need to perfect your English for work in international firms, to become a global engineer, a global lawyer, anything of that sort, this is the place you would come.
The summer program is the first stop of me being in the US. And that 1 month is really a bridge. And the faculty worked me through this bridge. And after that, I landed in law school.
When students come here, they're not just learning a new language in a new land. They're really learning how to think. That's what we're about, how to think. We have a really amazing faculty with all kinds of interests in language and culture. In order to solve today's problems, we can't be narrow, we need to be broad. And Columbia is famous for cross-disciplinary interaction in solving the world's problems. So we try to bring that to our students in the English class.
Being in a university such as Columbia is something that gives you many opportunities worldwide. It contributes to the world. I mean, when you're in a university that actually contributes to humanity, that's something great. That's something that you want to be part of.
I think students come here for a number of reasons. First of all, Columbia is famous, and that affects people. But they're not quite sure why it's famous. And that's what they learn when they're here. But they also come because it's New York City. And New York City is a center of fashion, finance, food, and arts and architecture. It just has so much. And as an American language program, we take advantage of all that in our classes.
We're about liberal education and the values of the university life in general, and of this university in particular. We try to replicate that in our language class. It's not simply about correct grammar, correct vocabulary, although it is that. It's about finding your voice in a second language.
One of the most important things for us is curiosity. You know, when you speak another language, you can be a little different. You can be a little more adventurous. And that experience, we really draw on that. Explore yourself, explore the campus, explore the world. Try it out, and we're your guides.
Doesn't matter if you want to become a doctor, you want to prepare for law school, medical school, wherever you want to go, whichever is your goal, the ALP can help you.
I chose Columbia because it's in New York, of course, and also it's one of the best schools in the world.
This is the greatest university in the greatest city in the world, and the learning never stops.